Hey guys, welcome back to another Let Loose Dog Talk.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
we
What's
got
up?
in the house CJ from CJ Bulldogs. We got my co-host Gabriel from GAM American Bulldogs. How's it going, guys?
Good, good. How about you?
It's going good. It's another Wednesday. Busy at work, but hey, we're here, and you know, I know we talked last week, CJ, about doing it again, second part, and man, I can't wait,
Mm,
man. This one's gonna be a good one.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
The best place to be on Wednesday. The only place to be on Wednesday. The,
There
the
you go.
original Wednesday. The original Wednesday podcast.
I know
There you
y'all
go.
getting competition. Everybody's doing their little live streams now.
What's up with that? No,
I
but
know you
that's
got
good though.
like
It's
ABC, NBC, News 11, Channel 7.
hell yeah,
Hey,
that's what it's about.
yeah, and it's all good though. It's all love. But we stay consistent. Wednesday is our day, so we're
Mm,
here.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
what's
What's
up?
up,
What's up?
Asu? How's it going, brother?
This is what's up. Facts.
So what's up, CJ? I see you just dropped another litter, man. How's that?
It's going good, man. Man, sometimes I feel like you just want to talk to me when I have a Cinemax litter or something.
Yeah,
Because the last
that's
time we did
true.
the live stream, I had her puppies, and now it's round two. But no, these guys are
Man.
really cool. Um, I didn't think they could get more extreme. So I'll be honest, and I'm not gonna try to sell myself short, but I the thick Rick litter with Cinemax went so well. I was like, I'll do diesel and we'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
Don't want to get my hopes up, and then they started coming out. I seen them and I'm like, dang, they got thicker and like they still kept the lift on their forehead
Oh,
and they're
nice.
smashed. And I'm like, well, okay, you know. So I can't wait to see them in like 6 or 8 weeks. Like I think they're gonna look crazy.
Nice. Did when they came out that you had that impression of God, these are some good looking pups.
The first one that popped out, I picked him up and I was like, oh, there's one male in there. He looks like Diesel, but even more compact, shorter back, and just thick, you know.
Nice.
So, but there's another one, the other male I'm thinking of keeping. He just looks they just look mean. I don't know how to say it, like super stocky,
Yeah.
stockier than the other puppies. I'm like, and they've really popped. I mean, they're 6 months old now. I have three of them, so I'm probably gonna keep the three. I have
Oh,
the
nice.
male and then two females, so
How many was in this litter?
five.
Five. Okay, nice.
Yep, I've got one male sold. There's a guy that was talking to me, Miguel, that was wanting to get a puppy from Diesel, so he's getting the second pick male. And then I have three females. I'll probably wait to pick. Two of them are really similar. One's a little more. I don't even want to say extreme, but she's still pretty smashed. But she's a
Mm.
little longer, a little more muzzle, but still not a lot. These guys are be pretty extreme puppies.
Nice. And you're keeping what, a female or?
Uh, I'll see what I like. It could be a male or a
Yeah.
female. So I'll be honest. So when I did the C-section, I did learn something. So when they pulled her uterus out, they noticed, I forget the technical term they used, but it was like a burr or almost like a perforation.
Hmm.
And they said it's not an issue now, but if you let her breed her again and let her go and she starts pushing, her uterus could rupture.
Oh,
So I'll probably keep a female and then she's probably just gonna get retired,
no, that's
you
good,
know.
man.
Which I
Okay.
got two breedings, you know, it's I'm not trying to overbreed her by any means. So I
Yeah.
mean, she's two litters, great producer. That's 12 puppies she's given me to pick from, and I couldn't ask for more, you know.
No,
So
definitely.
so
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'll probably keep a female just
And
just to
CJ,
keep one around.
what did you keep from the last one?
So I kept Mash, she was my original pick, and then I kept Chip, which she was originally my second pick male, but he wound up being a little stockier. So I wind up co-owning my pick male with Ashley, and she has a brother and a sister now. So she got 2 of my
Oh, okay.
puppies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Sweet. Okay, so
she bought
you got some
Yams.
stuff.
Yeah, she bought Yams, which was a female, and then she kept on asking me about Tater, and I was like, if you want them, because I usually I don't mind selling siblings together, but I just let them know and be like, they are siblings. Like you can't just
Yeah.
breed them together, even if you're like, oh, that'll be great. I'm like, it'll either be the best breeding you ever do, or it'll
That
be
would be the worst.
the worst breeding you ever
Yeah.
do. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't get tighter than that. So, but no, they got a lot of land, so he's having fun there.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
and then I have Potato, which she had a couple interests. People wanted her, whatnot. Never went through, and I'm not gonna give her away. So
Yeah,
I'll
of
wait,
course.
and if she stays, cool. You know, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Nice. Any AB breedings thinking of doing this year?
Uh I've talked to Grant about getting a female off of him, or Matt Boyd has Mac and Cheese, which is off of the Orania and Bagels breeding that I thought about doing to Frank, but nothing ironed in. You know, I do need to
Mhm.
get a breeding in at some point. I just need to get the right female.
Yeah, yeah, for
So,
sure.
and obviously I've leaned a little bit in the oldies, and that's kind of taken a little dominance. But no, I eventually I will get another AB breeding going.
Nice. Yeah, well, talking about the oldies, man. Tell us a little bit of these accomplishments you've been doing in different registries, because your boy's what, a dual champion with the
Yeah,
IOABA and the ABKC.
yeah. Diesel champ in the IOEBA. He's the first. So he's the first IOEBA champion since the revamp, which is pretty
Okay,
cool. And then ABKC. You know, I started showing February, and he's already got it done. So,
man.
Nice. You put in some work for sure. You got some miles on there too, huh?
oh yeah, he's probably got. I mean, that's probably like 6,000 miles at least, just showing dogs or whatnot.
Damn.
So no, it was
Hell yeah.
cool. You know, he's all about it. He got a super cool personality. He enjoys the shows. He's chill,
That's good.
and you know he's a put together dog. I'm not gonna say he's perfect. I don't think there's a perfect dog, anyways. But you know,
But
something
he
to
is
build
put
off
together
of,
well.
and
Yeah.
you know, I'm really happy what he's done. You know.
No, for sure. CJ, and with both registries, did you feel any difference on the way they were judging the dogs? Is it different from, let's say, the IOABA, ABKC, ABA?
Yeah, I think so. I think in the ABKC, it's so saturated with the American bullies that they get to see limited amount of oldies at a time.
Mm,
So, and this goes for all the oldie enthusiasts out there. The more times you're able to bring your dog out, the better spread the judge gets to pick from. You know,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
so versus the IOEBA, it's kind of the opposite. All you have is more oldies, and then like they're trying to get the American bullies going, or they have an English bulldog there, or they try to bring these other breeds out because they're also an all breed registry.
True.
It's just kind of the flip side.
Mm. With the ABKC, is it you compete against your class, and then
Mhm.
you advance, and then do they do like a best in show with where you
Yep.
competing with bullies and everything else?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm. Yeah, kind
Nice.
of like the ABA where you know you do your classes, and then for best in show, there's other breeds.
Yeah, yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Nice. And I saw that your wife started showing as well, right?
Yeah, so she's been coming around so much. I was like, "You want to show a dog?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "I don't know what to do." So I tell her what to do, and you know, it's interesting to see how the dog will react to her versus me.
Yes.
And, you know, she showed Tacoma probably better than I would have. You know,
Mm.
because I'm so
There
used to
you go.
showing Diesel.
Yeah.
and then Tacoma's just like. But with her, she's more relaxed or not. But no, she had fun. She got the ribbon and she was geeking out.
Hey, that's cool though. That's what it is.
Uh,
I've been trying to push my wife too to show, but she's like, "No, I'm too shy." She's like, "I'll just root you from the sideline." I'm like, "All right."
Oh no! Like once they just need a nibble of it and then they're hooked. Like at the last ABKC show, Sykes's wife was there and her girl was winning, and then she started getting all competitive. Like this girl was wigging out. Like before,
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, there's a show," and then you start getting into it, and then you could see every show she's getting more amped up. It was
Oh, that's
cool.
what's up. That's good. No, that's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
And that's what it is all about, man. That's why we say, man, bring these dogs out. It don't matter what registry, just come out and show these dogs. Because like you said, ABKC is more bullies, and like you said, the
Mhm.
judges really don't see that much priority on the oldies or even Americans. And you know, you expose yourself out there where people could
Mhm.
really be like, hey, what kind of breed is this? And hey, who knows? Potential customers there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
For sure. That's nice. CJ, so how many points does the do ABKC needs to, for the dog to champion, and how many for the IOABA?
They're both 150.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
How many majors you need for?
3 majors under different judges for IOEBA. Same thing with the ABKC.
Okay. Oh, so almost similar, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole point setup's super similar. The only difference is with the ABKC, if you're in your age group, or let's say there's nobody of opposite sex to you, you
Hmm.
don't get the points.
Oh, okay.
They won't award the ribbon or the points if there's no comp.
Hey, that's
So
cool.
like I remember in the Lumberton show, they had the oldies come in. They were strong at like show 1 and 2, and then the female left on show 3 or 4, and then we stayed. But when Diesel went up against Best of Sex, because that candidate wasn't that left,
Yeah.
like you don't get the points.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
So
pretty legit, though.
he probably would have champed sooner.
yeah, it took a little more. I went to more ABKC shows, but still got to see a couple cool dogs. Like I Bulldoggies Boom Boom was there. Um, at the last Arkansas show, I think he championed there. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
super cool dog, really thick dog.
All right.
Like if you get to see some of these dogs in person, they'll change your perspective a little bit.
No, hey, definitely. Because I've seen Rolls Royce in person,
Mhm.
and even Rocky, and definitely
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, man, these dogs are
Rocky's a different
crazy.
breed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude's like a square tank.
Yes. Yeah.
And Rolls Royce is just that, 100, he probably 110 pounds of just monster mass.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Definitely. Yeah. And you know what? For being that big and everything, he moves well. Because I know
Oh
Chris
yeah.
took him out, and he just kind of had him doing some stuff, and I was like, man, for being a big dog, this dog can move and breeds well
Hmm.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a super cool dog.
Nice. So so what's for the rest of the year, CJ? Besides this litter you got going on, you got any other breedings planned?
No, not necessarily. I think this is gonna probably start winding down as far as the breedings for the year. So I've already got 3 down. Gonna try to have them grow a little bit. I'm contemplating doing the July show, just because I have a lot of puppies.
Yeah.
Even the first Cinemax litter, they're like 6 months. They'll be 7 months at the show. I mean, just similar to ABs, like 4 to 8 months. It's probably the worst they're ever gonna look, but they look pretty
Yeah.
good, for their age. So I don't know if I'll hit the July show. Definitely considering the October show for either ABKC or IOBA. But no, I don't necessarily have any more breeding plans for the rest of the year, unless, well, there is another breeding Diesel's got. I don't know if it's taken yet, but I did get somebody did use him as a stud, but
Nice.
not confirmed yet.
Oh, did you post that? I think right.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
actually it's North Country's Pandora. It's actually Boom Boom's sister.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Tina Hartwig has her. Super cool dog. I really hope it takes. The last collection I sent was really good. So fingers crossed. If that breeding takes, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
Nice.
that's not my breeding. I mean, I've helped in a way, but that's her
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Are you planning to attend the Beast this
I'm
year?
going to see and I'm going to try. You know, it's a three. It's not 3 days away, but it takes about 2.5 days to get there.
Okay.
Just driving. I know if I go to Virginia again, I'll probably take a different way of transportation, get a van or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because in the pickup truck, that was like Tetris, Jenga, and I had too many damn puppies on that road
Man.
trip. So, granted, they'll all be older, but they'll also be bigger.
Well, I remember when you went to that Vegas show, you had the small car, but you had Diesel, you
Yeah.
had Frank, and it was you didn't have the baby at that time, right?
No, she was pregnant, but no, they were that little hatchback was packed.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. You had crates in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we'll see. I do want to go. I wasn't able to go last year, but I do want to go. But we'll see. Long drive, a lot of dogs. We'll see. I'll try to
yeah,
make it
yeah,
happen, but I'll try to make it.
yeah. It's a fun show. You know, I was there last year, and then
Mhm.
it's a fun show. It was my first you could say ABKC show to attend.
Mhm.
You know, and it was different. You know, a lot of good dogs to see and stuff, and dogs
Oh
that
yeah.
I've seen on the internet. I was able to put my hands, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
in the air pursuit still. I know we were attending the Reno show, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's a maybe. It's not 100%, but we'll see.
It could happen.
Yeah. So, CJ, um, that what do you think about the Barbarian Bull? Is it a breed that you
Oh,
might think of jumping into, kind of play with it?
Yeah, or do you have
man.
dogs maybe that would play a part in that?
Yeah.
Um, it's funny. When they posted that, I actually messaged Jonathan at the IOEBA because I was like, "What is this?" Because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When I think of Barbarian, I think of like Clash Royale or something, or Clash of
Yeah.
Clans,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking Conan. That was my first.
so I was
You know.
like, what's this breed look like? Like, what's going on? And then he described it, and I was like, the only other dog that popped in my mind was like the buff dogs, like the Rocky Mountain
Yes.
Bulldogs.
Yes, yes.
So I was like, is it gonna be something like that? And then he was like, no, it'll be a little different. So it sounds like it's gonna be like a bulldog version of like an American bully almost.
Mm.
Kind of like what I'm getting at,
Yeah,
because I've
yeah, yeah.
seen AB studs get bred to American bullies, and then that's it. But an oldie is similar. I'm guessing it's just gonna be more bulldoggy version of an American bully.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what I've interpreted as. I don't know if that's what it'll be.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
there's
yeah. That's what they try to explain to me. Even Jose and Pasul last week they try to explain. I think they wanted to kind of like the bully dog, but have more of a bulldog look.
mhm.
I don't know, yeah. But this and still, I'm still kind of like, okay, like what bully are they using though? And because I had this conversation, I think it was with you, Gabriel, where I asked whether, maybe let's say he gets into it, I get into it.
Mhm.
He uses an Excel. Let's say I use a pocket or a classic, you know. But what's the end goal? Is it a is it gonna be kind of like the oldies where it's different types, or are they gonna try to keep just the end goal to be like one type and be like, okay, this is what it's supposed to be. We only breed it to, let's say, a classic
Right.
or a pocket bully.
Yeah, I mean, the way it was kind of presented to me was it's going to be like a 17, 18-inch size dog, so it's going to still be a good sized dog. So I don't think they would want an XL, but in the same aspect, you could have a short oldie and chop the leg.
Yeah, yeah,
So it really depends. Like to me, looking at the American bullies, because before I was like, if you asked me 4 years ago when I had Tonka and I went to an ABKC show, I was like, those are big, those are midgets. That's something in between.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. There
So,
and there is a law, and I know sometimes people say like, no, it's just these three classes, but there's like way more, and I've seen them vary like as far as sizes.
mhm,
Um, so that's where it gets kind of tricky. But yeah, like Dennis said, like what are people gonna use? Because I think I did read the standard. It said like 17 inches, but
mhm,
it was no stop. So it was like
yeah.
17 to 26, 17 to
But I mean,
21.
you look at an American bully like an XL, those dudes are monsters. So
yeah,
if you just cut the leg off, you could get a lot of mass. The pockets, I'm kind of they're cool. Like I can see how you take a picture of them, they look crazy. I just think like you're not getting like the athleticism portion of it's gone. If
hmm,
that's what you're
Yeah.
after. If you're not after that, then no problem. The standards are like similar, but they're still like heavy duty.
yeah, yeah,
And what I learned, because I thought the classics would be that way, but the classics are more like how the breed started. They're just slightly heavier built. So
Yeah, they're
compared to a
leaner, right?
standard pocket XL, the classic almost looks petite. But when you put a
Mm.
classic next to like a pitbull, the pitbull looks like a twig.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing, but I think it's just a lot of people chasing more mass.
mhm,
And like you said, obviously the athleticism goes. I've seen some where there is, but most of that stuff is gonna just still be like in the F1 categories for a while. I
mhm,
think for it's gonna be a long time, especially if not everybody's specific on what they're using, right?
right,
Because if we're gonna use like, oh, this is an XL, but if nobody's DNA testing, like maybe there's bull mastiff still in there in the first,
right.
for
Well,
gens. So
in my opinion, those F1s are going to be totally different than even comparing them to like an oldie F1. Because let's say you got the oldie gene pool, right? And you
yeah,
bring a English Bulldog or American Bulldog, you have that. At least we'll do the basic like Punnett square math. You got 50% of what that mixture is already, and then you're just starting to tweak it.
yeah, yeah,
Versus if I got a Great Dane and a Bulldog and a Bull Mastiff, and I'm gonna try to recreate the boxer without breeding to a boxer.
yeah,
You're gonna have to. That's not square one. That's not square like that's a square millimeter you're starting at. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
lot of work. But just with anything, if you want to do it and you got something you like, you got to crunch it. The minute you likes
yeah.
it, you got to crunch it. Otherwise,
yeah,
you'll lose it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's gonna be consistent, right? I think there's gonna probably be certain people sticking to that program, and then other
Hmm.
people are just gonna probably ride the wave and do their own thing. They're gonna come up with something like, that's cool, but I like the way this looks, right? Which is
Hmm.
not gonna be the end game of the barbarian. It'll probably just be some cool looking dog that comes along the way. Like as with anything, right? Like, hey, I know this is not the standard or not this, but this dog is undeniably badass, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah, kind of like
that's
that's why I was like that's why I thought of like the buff dogs because like they bred a Neapolitan Mastiff to a boxer bred to an American Bulldog, and you got this dog named
yeah,
Red Bull, which he was kind of to me kind of looked like a bully in a way, but not really. But by the time they got down to like second, third, fourth generations of what they were really producing, those were cool dogs, you know. So I
Yeah.
almost needed, I would almost apply that to this program, like the Barbarian Bulls, where it's like you got to wait 3, 4 gens, and they might you might have to F1 it a couple of times anyways to get what
Yeah.
you
True.
like, you know, just so it can connect, you know.
Yeah, for
Yeah. No,
sure. I think
definitely.
there's already people that have already started it, and now probably they just gave it a name.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I'll be honest.
some people
I'm
got a
not too
jump on it.
familiar. I'm not too
Yeah,
familiar with it.
so it's kind of cool. I think more and more people are, hey, to each their own. But I think it's cool that everybody's kind of getting involved, asking the questions, and
Hmm.
who knows what dogs or
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
programs are going to get put into what, right? Flash forward to the future.
Hmm.
You're gonna be like, hey, so and so or this dog was a part of that, and like how we do with any breed.
Hmm.
Yeah. Are you open, CJ, for any of your dogs to be part of the Barbarian Boy if they come and hit you up and say, "Hey, CJ, would like to use your dog to, kind of create a Barbarian Bull."
I mean, as long as they have a plan, I don't. I'm not just gonna try to lock my blood down because I feel like it's an easy way to get bottlenecked if they want to try it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's on them. You know.
True. How do you feel though? You think since this is a new breed, any dogs they're using, they should health test them just to make sure there's no, like the American Bulldog, you might have dogs that are egg carriers or they're effective. There might not be showing it, but then you
Oh
breed
yeah.
it, you know.
I mean, I couldn't tell you about American Bully health testing, like what they're known for getting or not getting. You know, like I know ABs is IC, NCL, HUU,
Yeah,
you know, oldies, you know, both breeds, ABs and oldies, you're looking at hips or
yeah,
maybe like patellas or like, you know, stuff like that,
yeah, yeah.
you know. I think with anything, if you've done your research and you've done the time and whether it's health testing or you did OFA testing or whatnot, you know, if you're trying to put an effort, I mean, we gotta also realize some dogs are tools and some dogs aren't. You know,
Yeah, true.
that's up to them to figure out. You know, like
Yeah,
I
and
looked
then
at Billy's hips to see where I was at. You know, I'll probably look at Diesel's hips. You know, just to get that. I guess as more of an advertisement than anything. You know, just
True. Yeah,
hey, he's OFA good. If you were ever worried about it, you know,
yeah, yeah,
or
definitely.
if I need a pen hip him, you know, he's 42, 48 or something. You know,
Yeah,
but like Frank, like I did that breeding just to I don't have to worry about hips, you know.
true. Yeah,
Mom was OFA good. Aranya was 26-33 on the pen hip. I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And then they're all IC NCL clear by parentage. Like if you're doing something like that, and then like let's say somebody wanted to use Frank, like, yeah, I haven't pen hipped him. He's not championed yet, but like that's what he's come off of, you know.
True.
Versus like Diesel would be something similar, you know, or like the Diesel pups, you know. If something went wrong with a Diesel puppy, knock on wood, you know, they're good, but
Yeah,
like something crazy happened, I'd be like, hey, you know, let me know if something went down. I'll try to
true.
make it
Yeah,
right.
yep.
yeah,
And I think that's good to have because then you kind of could trace it back to, you know what, maybe it came from here. You know.
Oh, I'd
Uh,
rather know than not know.
yeah,
Cause you might have got something off a brother. Or maybe you got a puppy and you inbred them, and then that weird trait popped out, and I might be
yeah,
like, well, maybe I may not do that.
yeah.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, because then somebody else did it, right? And that might have been a plan, and
Yeah, it'd be
then
like
they just did
your
it there
boy's
faster.
Diesel or Baby Diesel, or you saw a cousin, they inbred them based off the same blood, and you're like, ooh, you know,
That
some that
wasn't
trait
it.
popped
Yeah,
out. You know,
yep.
you
Yeah.
may not want to
Hey,
do it like that. You know.
yeah. We'll stop here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and they know it says that you gotta have a plan before you start breeding and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't breed to breed and stuff.
Oh yeah, if you're
Yeah,
like 6 months in, be like, yeah, I got a 3-year-old female. I just want puppy. Yeah, yeah, I'm not. I don't care if it's a stud fee or not. You know. I won't stud out that way. But if you've got like a idea and this is your plan, I mean, I try to support it any way I can.
Yeah, no, true that. CJ, is this the first time you stud up diesel like outside your yard?
So this is the second time. The first time, actually, she still has a stud credit. I've just been waiting for her to use it.
Mm,
So the first one to use diesel was actually Ashley Martinez. We drove over to her place. She had an oldie female, and I was gonna breed Tonka to her.
okay.
I brought Diesel along just to be like, hey, this is Tonka. This is a Diesel son. You might get something similar because the moms weren't Billy and her weren't related, but they were similar enough where I'd be like, you could gauge it.
Yeah.
And I pulled Diesel out, and she saw Diesel, and she was like, well, I know we talked about Tonka, but can I breed to him? And I was like, you want to breed to Diesel? And I was like, are you sure? I'm like, Tonka's had puppies. Diesel hasn't had any puppies.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Diesel had just come off, like he was so young. He might have just been a year old or maybe a hair
Okay.
under. Like I'm like, he hasn't had any puppies. I mean, he could do it. Like
Yeah.
it worked, or whatever. But that breeding didn't take. I think her timing. We didn't progesterone or nothing for that. But
Mm.
no, she got the first one, and then Tina just recently got the second one.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Did you collect them yourself, shipped it out yourself, or you went
Yeah.
somewhere? Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I the first I did 2 transports. The first one was kind of the second one was really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's easy when you have a good dog. Yeah, that helps.
that is
What
true.
I think what killed me with Diesel on this collection was all my females were just in the heat and they just went out of heat.
Oh,
But it's all good. He got it done. First time was a little rough. Second time he was quick, easy.
yeah. It does Tonka and Diesel, now that Diesel, kind of more mature and stuff, they get along good, or you gotta,
So
one
Tonka's
is an
at
alpha.
Bluegate Bulldogs.
Mm. Oh,
When
okay,
I moved, before I got here, they got Tonka and Toots together.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I might get him back. I gotta talk to Kenneth about it. I'll be getting something back. I'll either be getting Tonka back or maybe a Toots puppy, something.
Do you have Frank with you, or he's somewhere too?
No, he's at my mom's.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good old moms. I called my
Oh,
mom the
yeah.
other day too. I told her, hey, make room for a dog. He got 6
Yeah.
months to prepare. I'm gonna drop him off.
Yeah.
No, the one I want to see is Frank, man. The last time I saw him, it was at the Vegas show, and he was starting to mature more, but I know he
Uh-huh.
changed completely now.
If we go to the Reno show, I will bring Frank. Like,
Yeah.
if I can go to that one, I guarantee that if I go to that show, I will bring Frank. Like 100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing for sure. Us too. We're thinking of going to the Reno show. As of right now, we are going,
Mm-hmm.
but things might change.
It'll be good because you'll get to see the American Bulldogs, you'll get to see oldies, and then anybody that has confusion between the two will see, and then even like your F1s, F2s, F3s, generationals, you'll see like even going that route isn't an American Bulldog.
Yeah.
Like when you see Frank and you see Diesel, I'll be honest, you could lie to me. You ain't gonna be able to tell that they're brothers or half siblings,
Yeah,
They got different dads, same mom, but they don't. Frank's like 6.5 inches taller than Diesel.
No shit.
Oh wow.
So you could if you put both of them, you could right away say, "Oh, this is an American.
Diesel
This
looks
is
like
an
a Tic
oldie."
Tac compared to him. And Diesel's a
man.
good sized dog.
Yeah.
I have a video. It's Diesel playing with Frank. This was probably like a year and a half ago. Diesel's running up to Frank, and Frank's just sprinting. Diesel does this little stutter step, and Frank just rocks him. But you hear like a baseball hitting a bat, bro. And all you do is see Diesel tumble. Like it's like a running back to a lineman just oof, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a 30-pound difference there, you know?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
And I don't think Diesel's small. I think the leanest I've had him is like 82 pounds. The heaviest is probably 85. Otherwise, he starts looking tubby.
Yeah.
Frank lean is like 112,
Yeah.
and the heaviest he's been is about 115. And I've told him, I'm like, bro, what are you feeding this dog? Scraps, you know?
Yeah.
And then the next time I see him, I'm like, dang, give this guy a sandwich, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the
No, I
last
always
video I
like,
got of him, he was shredded. So
yeah. No, I always like Frank. He has good bone, good height, you know.
mhm,
Those are my type of ABs I like, man.
mhm.
Yeah. No, Frank, have you bred Frank? Besides like, you know, I don't know if you bred him to oldie, but you gotten any puppies from American
Nope.
with him? Oh, you
Mm-mm.
say you're looking for a good female.
Yeah.
Man.
Nope, haven't. He'll just I mean, he could live tie. I mean, he's tall enough, big enough for all that.
How old is he now?
He'll be 4 in August, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Time's flying.
Yeah, that's
Diesel
crazy.
Diesel apparently can live tie. That's all I can say.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
you go,
I
guys.
try to help him with the breeding stand. He don't like it. I try to help him out just to get it going. He don't like it. Apparently, if I say, you know, beep it, go outside, do it, he can do it. So that's how we got Cinemax done. That's how we got Trinity done. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
I
October
can't tell
10.
you too, because he's pretty wide chested, but he can do it. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Whoever, you know, if you're thinking of using Diesel, and he just said it, he could natural tie. So
Yeah, crazy.
yeah. But there in October 10, it's the Reno show. Yeah. I know
October 10th, Reno show.
Darren too was talking about probably hosting a ABA show in November.
Mm.
So we'll see about that one. I think the ABA, you know, kind of needs to be pushing more for these
I remember. I don't know if it was a March show or a May show. I don't know if it was one of those 2 months, but I remember I saw it, and I follow y'all on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, I don't turn stuff off, and it was like it was either March 10th, May 10th, or 11th, and I'm over here on the 8th looking at it, and I'm like, oh shit. Not that I could have gone or I had anything to
Yeah.
show. I just first thing that popped in my feed, and I was like, oh well, you know.
Yeah, that was that Arizona show we went to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was in March or May. I just remember I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's like 3 days away.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
that show I liked it. You know, it was 3 different registries there
Mm.
that we could show under. You know, it was UKC, the ABA. I can't remember the other one, Gabriel.
Right.
I backed
It's
it or
long.
something.
It's a long, yeah.
Yeah.
IABAC or something. Yeah, it's a long.
Oh, I got you.
Long registry.
Yeah.
You want to show the puppies?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
CJ,
make sure.
let's see those pups, man.
Oh, you want to see the puppies?
Yeah.
They eavesdropping. There you go.
Yeah, let me see if I can switch.
He's
this.
little, like
I
one
heard him
day
in the
old.
back saying,
Little short thing.
Dang.
Oh man.
I wonder if you could even see the muzzle. It's pretty short. That's a short muzzle, bro.
Yeah, it is.
This he looked like the front view looks a lot like how Diesel looked as a puppy, but the side view is just Bro, that's smashed,
That's
man.
great.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
And you remember, like, I could probably find an old picture of Chip, and the out of Cinemax, and they had more muzzle. So Diesel just got a pan and smacked him in the face.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Here, give me the other boy, because the other boy's got a bigger head.
Mm.
He's almost got like an orb head. Oh, he's cool. He's kind of he's a red fawn, but he's like a almost champagne color. He's got like the sable. I don't know,
Oh yeah, wow.
but like he's got
Oh
so much
yeah,
lift right here.
man. And
That
they're how
guy's
old? What,
cool.
2 days, 3 days old? CJ?
They're just a day old. Oh look, he's peeing.
Oh shit.
Peeing on my phone, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, he's cool.
Uh,
Oh, show
you
me
know
the
when
girl.
you were driving in the car, man, the light from like natural light was hitting them. They look so good, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Because I was driving. And I was like, this is pretty good lighting. So I figured
Yeah,
I'd take a video.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, you want Tacoma? Tacoma Junior. Even though this is not Tacoma Junior. This is the one of the girls. She got like a
Oh,
gorilla neck,
yes, I see that, yo. She got that bull neck.
and they're short, dude. They're short back.
yeah, look at that neck.
Like she's got the whole arch and everything on the neck. Like you know how
That's
like
nice.
Hard Times has those necks.
Yes.
Like she's kind of got that little going on.
Yeah,
Super short back though.
neck. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
The mini.
That's crazy.
Man,
Really
she's
good
cool
looking
already.
pups. Yeah.
But I'll
Are
grab the
these?
other two real quick.
I was trying to put CJ up front, but I got to play with this still. So,
Oh, he just put you.
Yeah, these are the other two.
oh, here it is. Maybe this one. There you go.
This is the I guess you call it less extreme, but
Mm,
Yeah, but still.
yeah, still look good looking pup. Oh, CJ froze.
Uh-oh. The P got him. Yeah, that's funny that you said that, and then that picture just popped up on my Facebook.
hey, did I
Of,
cut off?
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
got stuck.
you're back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, let me.
I'm like,
There you
oh.
go.
Oh, here
Hey,
we go.
those
These
these
are
are
the
Oh
little
two.
man.
bricks.
Yeah, this girl's crazy.
Yes.
Hey, look at her head. She's like a forehead, like Megamind.
Yeah, this is the least extreme pup, if you call that not extreme.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
still got it.
She still
Yeah.
got it. Yeah.
But this girl's like a Frenchie almost.
That's true.
That's crazy.
And like they're good sized pups. They're just short back.
Yeah.
Look at
Did
those
you have to crop the
little
tails or?
potatoes.
I'm gonna dock them. They got
I mean,
little
yeah.
like long bobs, I guess.
Yeah.
Here, this girl's probably got the straightest tail, but it's like a little stub.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if you could
see
even
it.
see it. It's just like a
Yes.
little, like a
Yeah.
baby tail. But yeah, she kind of looks like a bandit there.
And she's a good looking dog.
Yeah. Cool color, cool Morgan. This is a nice litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the boy I'm thinking of keeping, he's got like a weird. He's not lilac, but it's like a weird red fawn.
Mm. That's the first one that came out.
No, I don't know. He came in the C-section. The other boy
Oh,
was
okay.
the natural. Yeah, he's got a little janky tail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna do it yourself, CJ, or are you gonna take him?
No, I'll take him to the vet. I've seen some wild at home DIYs of docking tails, and
I seen some guy doing it on TikTok the other day.
I've seen a guy where he's old. He's like, real dog men just chop them, and then he gets the pliers and just goes, and he's like,
Yeah,
he's like,
it,
they don't feel anything, or there's not enough blood supply, and I'm like, brother Bob, help me out, brother.
yeah. I've seen ones where it looks like they don't have that much experience and they probably shouldn't have. And then I seen something like, there's no way this is fake. And the guy was just clipping it.
Let me
It didn't even
chop
look
an
like
inch
nail
off of you
clipper.
and see how it feels. No,
Yeah,
numb
he
me
was
up,
just right
man.
there. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, see this one? It's a little curve. We don't really like it.
Oh,
So,
no.
and I was like, what the heck?
Nope. Hey, get a little numbing paste on it, or like even like the rubber bands. I've seen the band method, and I could see how like
Oh,
that can make it feel like it's falling asleep, and then they don't feel at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, those are your dogs. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. If it gets infected, or because the way I saw it, my parents used to have a boxer breeder. This was like 20, 30 years ago. She went to the vet tech school and they showed her how to dock a tail. So when she bred her boxers, she would cut the tail and then let it taper off so they keep a little bit of the fur. And then they roll it back up and stitch it. That way it's not like open.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I just see him go, I'm like, well, first it could get infected. And then two, it don't mean hair's going to grow there. You ever seen a dog tail with the little bald point?
Yeah.
That's ugly as shit.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Like you got a little tail with an antennae on it. Like what's up with that?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think timing too plays a big part. Because I think you do it too early, you mess it up, and too late. Also, you messed it up. There's probably a sweet spot, and then all that other stuff comes into play. But yeah, doing it like that is crazy. But
I mean, if you're
I'm
in
sure
Europe, you can't do it. It's against the law. But
Yeah.
I mean, I the way I think of it is, if I like Dooley and Trixie, they had straight tails, I'm gonna keep them. If they got a thunderbolt like Thor's hammer coming out of them, I'll dock it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Darren said he's done it for years.
I've done my own test for years. A lot of people just butcher it up. It's easy if you know what they're. Yeah, see, and that's kind of what I've seen. That like different people. I'm like, this person obviously didn't know what they're doing, and then somebody else is like, oh yeah, I got this, and I think like everything is probably a right way or wrong way, and so it could probably be done, but yeah, it's a little. That dude did have a lot of dogs. He bred something for like hunting or whatever. It seemed pretty. I couldn't see myself.
Now Malik. He has the boy off concrete. He cropped the oldie's ears, and if his head pops, he'll look pretty cool. But I don't.
Okay.
I think that changes the look of the dog too, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like especially if you go like to your Barbarian Bull thing, or even an AB, you crop the ears, it changes the whole look.
It does, yeah. Because I sold a pup to a guy. And he told me, he's like, man, how do you feel if I crop the ears? I was like, I don't have an issue. It's your dog. If you think that's the aesthetic you want on your dog, cool. He's like, yeah, it's for me. He bought it as a pet, and yeah, he sent me a picture when he was a pup, and then he sent me a picture when he was full grown. The dog looked pretty badass.
Well, I remember you had a dog named Indo.
Yes.
Mega head, and he had ears, but I was like, man, if you cropped them, like how would that attract like the bully community? I feel like it would,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I've seen some nice bullies too, where I'm like, man, they're nice, but they don't look as cool because they have their ears, right? And their ears are like one's kind of pricked up, and it's more like aesthetic, right? It's like you have like a sick car.
You got
see somebody with the ugly bumper.
Amadeus. Those are some like old school ABs where their ears are cropped.
Yeah.
But if they have enough type, I think it works.
Yeah.
I think if you don't got a lot of type, it would kind of hurt you.
Yeah. Proper for a boxer to have, no tail, but in reality, when we talk about functionality, the fact that the dog's tail provides them in the right balance when it comes to a fight or running, when it never
Mhm.
actually ran into the problem, tail really in reality defeats the purpose of functionality to the fullest.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes with the ears too, same thing. Like, it's like it's for function or aesthetic, but then actually, the pricked ears is better because there's not water in there. And
Yeah.
it helps them with
Yeah,
other stuff.
questions.
Sometimes with the
Yeah.
flies, if they're they get into little fights with your dog, there's less something to pull on. But then some people say,
Mhm.
oh well, if there's something to pull on, it's probably better, right? I'd rather my dog lose an ear than
Yeah.
his freaking eye. So I've seen that happens. What's that one guy that his dog has no ears? He cropped them, but I think because something happened.
Is it
Oh.
it's an AB
Daniel,
guy? Oh, it's from
Daniel.
Muscle Ranch.
Remember when
Yeah,
he? Yeah,
yeah.
that. What's her name? The dog that he bred Tank to. That I studied Tank to.
Uh,
I
what
don't.
is
I
her
don't
name?
remember her name, but yeah, she didn't have ears. She looked crazy. She had a big head,
Mhm.
and then yeah, but yeah, the ears were like it wasn't cropped. They were like
Like gone completely.
they were gone.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was just like a round like melon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
like something that happened, forced after the fact.
Right.
So yeah, so I've seen it different ways. I see
yeah.
people get bashed on the internet like
Oh yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
I
man,
mean,
they post
I think the
dog and
tails
no
are
tail and
fine.
ears.
I
Freak
like the
out.
ears, unless you got some crazy ears, but I guess that's more on them. But I do think it's a definitely a different look.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, no, when I got into the ABs, man, they gave me a AB female, right? But I was so excited of getting her that I didn't really check her, and I didn't notice that she had a kink tail, right? And it was just
Mm,
like uh like when it started, it was there. So when I
mm.
got her home, and I was like, oh man, she got a broken tail, and I was like, you know what? I think I could fix it. So I put a little piece of wood and I taped it, right? Like I taped her, and I was like, I think it'll be good. Once I took that off, suddenly the tail fall off, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what did I do?" I took it back to the guy, and I was like, "Hey man, I think I cut her tail by accident." And he's like, "Well, what happened?" I was like, "Well, I think her tail broke, and I was trying to fix it." And he's like, "Nah, bro, she was born like that." And I was like, so I was like, you know what? I wanted a dog with a tail, so I was like, "Man, here you go. You could have her back." I was like,
Oh,
"Damn,
dang.
yeah.
yeah,
So
That's
you, so
crazy.
you do know how to dock a tail, didn't it?
yeah, I guess so."
That's crazy.
Oh
Hey, when you getting an
man,
oldie, or
You
when
know
you
what?
doing an
bro.
F1 breeding?
Yeah,
You've been
it's
talking to
tempting.
one too many oldie people and not try to think about it.
No, no, I've thought about it. That's why, I'm trying to, educate myself and see where to go, and who knows, maybe. But I like the ABs, man. I just, we just got another one to the camp, so we'll see. But who knows? Who knows, CJ? Maybe I'm thinking of getting a bigger property, so throw in more dogs.
Might
Buy
I'm
have
just
room for
anything.
saying,
everything.
you're interviewing a lot of people with oldies.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Things that make you wonder, man.
Hey, keep them guessing. That's what it is.
There you go. Might pop up with one,
Yeah.
F1.
All of a sudden, like, man, when did you do that?
You'll
Like,
be
man,
like,
I've been
what?
Yeah.
planning.
I have seven
Uh,
ABs, and if you run to the dog, then we can navigate Kingtown. Of course, one. Yeah, if it's not a secret, I don't like King Tails. Kind of pisses me off. But that's just me.
Mhm.
When it comes to an AB, right? As far as me, American Bulldogs, that's something that I've always liked because they have the big, long, thick tail,
Mhm.
the big ears. Like that's always
yeah.
been, my thing for the breed, anyways. Other dogs say that's cool. But
It
yeah.
depends on the tail. I've been whacked by a tail and I've been like, you know what? That's fine. I've been
Take
whacked
it
by
off
a
right now.
bony tail and I'm like, oh, bro,
Yeah.
that thing's like a chain you just whipped me with, dude.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, and that thing
That
can hurt
that the little
sometimes.
butt swivel turns into a cup check, bro. Like, oh man.
Yeah, that's
It's
I
the
seen
only
some video of the
like Yeti's
kid got hit in the
tail.
nuts. Like,
I swear it's bony, bro. Like it flicks you, you'll drop.
Really?
I'm like, Frank's tail's not bad, but his tail, oh, it'll just drop you.
yeah, yeah, they'll get you for sure.
CJ
What's up,
Frank
Fernando?
is shy from championing too, right?
No, he only got
No.
like a couple points.
Mm,
No, I haven't really gotten him out there in a while.
no. All right. Let's see what we got here. Then we have a question.
Yeah, you got any crazy questions?
Yeah. Any question you guys have for CJ? BRC. Have you shown under BRC, CJ?
No, I have
No.
not. I did IOEBA because that's like the parent registry, and then ABKC is that's when I got into oldies, that was like the registry to do it to, anyways. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
there's that one, there's TCBR, and there's probably another one I'm not thinking of. I just figured I'd focus on the two main ones.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
I could do it. I don't have any paperwork under any of those other registries though.
Mm,
Well, I have AMA because I did the ABA show.
correct.
But
Yeah. Yeah. AMA got sold to somebody in Canada, I think now.
oh, did it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Or did they? Or was it Iron Dog?
I think maybe Iron Dog.
Yeah. Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was Iron Dog.
Because then the ABA
Yeah.
just sell.
They did. They
Yeah,
did.
they retired. So I don't even know
Yeah.
who's running it now.
I know Brittany Byers, thanks their last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, she's the one running it now.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know that hopefully if Robert Darren has a post a show this November, for sure next year, man, we'll be throwing one too, for the ABs,
Mm-hmm.
get the movement going too. And definitely attending more shows, that's why I kind of want to go to the Reno show, first IOEBA show, and check it out, see
Yeah.
how it is, but do a little bit more traveling next year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely. I'm not in a rush to hit shows. I was able to accomplish what I wanted to with Diesel. I have Tacoma I can show. So I'll be honest. If I want to show her more, it would just to try to just get that champ, but it's not a deal breaker. But I really want to show Dooley, Chip, and then maybe one of these pups. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
not that I'm gonna go on a break. I'm not gonna go on a break, but I would like to show them. Plus, it's better when you have a couple dogs to show versus like one or two.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Definitely want
definitely.
to make it to some shows.
Yeah. But CJ, hey, thank you for being here. We're coming up to our hour, and it's always
Yeah, for
great
sure, for
talking
sure.
dogs with your brother.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and
CJ.
that
Yeah, for
boy
sure,
you
for
got
sure.
is special. Keep on going. Hey, they had a question though. These puppies are there? What are they? F3s?
They're twos.
They're twos. Okay,
Mhm.
Nice.
there you
So-
go. Guys.
Anytime you breed an outside breed, so let's say you have the oldies and you breed AB, you get an F1, and then you could breed that F1 to another F1 and get an F2.
Mhm.
You could breed that F1 to an F2, 3, 4, generational 20, doesn't matter. That F1 can only produce F2s.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
The only time an F1 is ever going to produce another F1 is if you go back outside. So, like, let's say I
Okay.
bred Diesel back to an American Bulldog. That would produce another F1, which I don't know if I'd recommend doing that. I've seen some success with that, but I
Yeah.
also think you do start leaning more of like a proto AB, if you will.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've seen a couple breeders do it, and I'm like, you can get more type. It depends on the blood. Like I've seen Chris do it, I've seen Chad do it with probably like higher success rates. but they still can pull off more type, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the blood and selection, right? Selecting the right
Mhm.
one is gonna get you
But
that
yeah,
in the right
everything
direction.
on the yard now is F2s. So Diesel's
Nice.
the F1 and Tacoma's an F1. But
Okay.
I
Hey, but
mean, at the end of the day, whenever you're going to a show, you're trying to chip mash and potato F1s. But whenever you're going to these shows, like the ABKC doesn't care. They don't do F1 breedings. If you're registered with the ABKC, they're oldies, right? But the IOEBA, and this is a conversation I had with Jonathan. If it's registered IOEBA, it's an oldie because it's been
yeah,
approved, right? You're
Yeah.
judging a silhouette of the breed, So if it's the candidate for that standard, we're matching that dog to the standard, So as long as you're selecting what's going towards that route, I think you're winning,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that helps the breed out for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I
Hey,
mean, if you guys drew a bulldog or an American bulldog, and then let's say Bibes drew American bulldog, and then you got a standard breeder that draws an American bulldog, they could look like three different dogs,
True.
but you're still trying to judge to the standard. So like even the IOEBA with the oldies, you're just what's the standard, what's the silhouette look like, and what's closest to it,
yeah,
And then even with the Barbarian bulls, I guess that would be the bigger question that I would want answered or whatnot is like, what's the silhouette?
yeah,
Like, what's the AI imaging?
Yeah,
I think that
AI,
would,
get on
I
it.
think all that would answer or clarify because, it's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, we need to see like a mock-up, right? Like
yeah,
something,
like
some
if
kind
you
of
look at
visual.
Rottweilers in Germany, they literally have like a head scale where they put the head shape. It's like a tool. They put it on the bridge of their nose to their forehead, and if it doesn't fit a certain way, then it doesn't pass. So like, I'm not saying they should do that. I'm just saying like what's a guideline? You got a wicket or you got a head thing? Like what? Like I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure. Yep.
No,
And I
that's
know.
valid. And I think that's where we're going with that, right? Like the question,
Yeah.
sometimes people are like, what do they care? They're not doing is like, no, we've got questions because we're in the same world and we're interested and want to see, right? Who
No,
knows?
and John did
Maybe
say
me
though
and Dan
that
is gonna do oldies
Yeah.
or F1s or barbarians.
Yeah, no, John did mention though, I think in one of the podcasts that, there was already some breeders that had like 4, 5, 6 generations in with this barbarian. It'll be good to see those generations, like, is that like close to the final product or is it still more work to be done? Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
No, but I appreciate it, CJ.
Good time.
Yeah,
CJ.
for sure, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for having me on.
All right. No, for sure. Thank you, CJ.
I'll catch
Thanks,
you
man.
all
Good
later.
night.